real physical damage issues, most typical issue is an improperly grounded system that doesn't have adequate surge protection for lightning surges. And now when you add in storage, your component number goes up. Your surge arresting components should go up as well. If you don't do a really good job of grounding and surge arresting, lightning will take your system out. It lets the smoke out of the box. It's not a factory repair. It's not a warranty repair, and it's going to cost everybody money. So do really, really, really good grounding, which is an entire, 3-day lecture itself, but do good diligence on your grounding, and then make sure that at the key points where lightning can come into your system, you have really high quality surge arrest devices. And I will plug my friends over at Midnight Solar, because they were the first to invent a really high quality surge arrest device for our industry. And they still by far operate. And what an odd thing. They actually have LED indicators on the surge arrestor, because a surge arrestor will over time wear out. And when we were working with simple deltas and things like that in the past, we basically just said after 10 years, replace it, because there's no indicator of whether it's dead or not. And now we've got 2 LEDs on the input and the output of the surge arrestor. If one of those dies, the thing's not working, you can replace it. So it's very good. Don't shy away from getting really good surge arresting on board right away.
How often do you see this lightning? How often have you come across that in all your years?
It depends on your location. So in the Midwest, northern Midwest, we have a lot of lightning storms. A lot of places do. In drier areas, it's less typical to have a lot of lightning storms, but we have tons of them. And on every improperly designed system that didn't ground well and or didn't include proper surge arresting, they die the first storm, because lightning is incredibly high voltage, low amperage, 50,000 volts looking for ground. And our arrays are put up with metal all over them. Sometimes at the highest point of our building, up on the roof, or at least standing out in ground, away from trees, which also are lightning attractors because trees are fairly ungrounded. And it's just the most likely attractor there is. And because you wire from that array into your system, it goes right to your charge controller and smokes that. And if you have really bad luck, it gets into your rest of your system and kills your inverter. And if it was really a lightning strike, which you try to avoid with the same means, although that's an act of God and it's insurable, it'll blow your battery up. So don't forget to ground. Sorry, but I like to scare people. It keeps you in line.
Well, hopefully people will remember it.